No, I think it's very systematic. I think it's very systematic, very, very systematic in terms of, the portal, in terms of, the support that is provided. I think probably an advertisement on LinkedIn, I guess. So I think I got a call back from the gentleman. I think I have his number, but I'm not sure what his name is. Person from Indore. He's based in Indore. So he called me, and then that's how things worked out. So the company is CFA Institute, Chartered Financial Analyst Institute. So the job is in Mumbai, and I think almost I'm getting about a 22% rise. Yeah. So I think it's very systematic. I think it's very systematic, very, very systematic in terms of, the portal, in terms of, the support that is provided, and what have you. And in fact, honestly, I'm interacting regularly with the intern as well. So it's not that, I want to stop this process totally, because I don't want to depend on one offer. I still have time to join. So to that extent, from now till the joining date, uh, I think if there's a better offer, I might I might go for it, right? I think, as I told you very clearly, I think it's very systematic, right from, how to build your resume, build your LinkedIn profile, the way you go about connecting with people, the use of chat GPT and artificial intelligence. I think the videos of retake, and I think it's a combined package. We mean your support, the intern support. I think it's a whole package. I will not be able to say that, this is the right element or this is the. I think, yeah, overall package is really nice. Yeah, yeah, it does meet their expectations. See, I mean, initially I was told that things will happen in 3 months. I was not optimistic, honestly speaking. The reason being, what happens is that, uh, see, this is not a job from the IT industry. This is not a junior or a middle level position. These positions are rare to come by. Yeah, I mean, you don't have a senior vice president or a director level position coming on, or as often as probably a Java or a Python or a developer or a project manager in an IT company or a consultant in an IT company, or a functional expert in an IT company. These are junior level positions. There are dime a dozen advertisements that come on various portals, and there is a lot of movement there, a lot of traction there. So my expectation was that, okay, fine, it's going to take me about 6 months, 3 to 6 months, and and it's been fair. I think it's working on that. Yeah. I think I think in one of the videos, and also probably the Win document that I've prepared. So understanding the JD, understanding from where the requirement is coming from, and tailoring your answers uh, to the interviewer's expectation of your answer. Let's say, for example, let's look at this simple. No, tell me something about yourself. Yeah. So this is not a question to be answered, which I got obviously from next job. Is about where I was born, where I was educated, what I did. I mean, tell me something about yourself is essentially to do with how relevant are you to this job position from that perspective. Yeah. So I mean, I've realized that you don't spend more than maybe 90 seconds on this answer, or at best 122 minutes. That's all probably the interview. Because typically the interviews are anywhere between 30. It's important that you keep the interviewer engaged. He's not interested in where I was educated, where I have lived, and what have you. and who's in my family. They're not bothered about that. No, I mean, you look at the way the network has grown. I think I've also seen people are ready to help out, refer you. Things happen, don't happen. See, many a times what happens is that the posts get advertised on LinkedIn, but then I know I've worked in corporate. The position is already decided for an individual within the organization. Yeah. They still kind of, in order to complete audit formalities, many a times these posts are advertised on LinkedIn or Naukri like platforms, but they are never meant to be kind of, for somebody outside the system. It's already for an internal promotion or what have you. So that does happen. But having said that, I think even the CFA, I think the CFA was uh, one of my LinkedIn connects who actually referred me to the institute, whom we got connected through this process. So Sachin Naik, yeah, that was the guy who referred me. He works in the CFA Institute, so he referred me, and that's how the process began. Honestly, Faiza, I have not utilized anybody else. I'll be brutally honest here. I'm working with you for what over past 5 6 months. Yeah, I have not utilized anybody whatsoever. And once I joined there, when I started doing active job search, I think I came across this advertisement of next jobs in LinkedIn. There was a video. I kind of liked it, and then we moved ahead. So I have not used anybody else's services, but I'm pretty sure they have their own ways of doing things. I have loved the ways things have worked out here. I think the putting across, I think the car sheet made a lot of difference because then you're talking only about tangible stuff there rather than theoretical resume writing or what have you, which we are traditionally used to. I think that is probably one of the biggest things I would mention here. To structure your resume basis, the challenge action, result statements. I mean, that's a very notable point, I would say. Yeah, I think I will still go back to car. I think that's something which has appealed me the most because I still had all that information on my resume, but I think the way it was put across was very different, and the resume looks very different now than what it was probably 6 months ago. I think that probably to me was a moment to say, oh my God, so this looks this way. Yeah, the moment you're talking about numbers, you're talking about what happened, what was the problem, what was the solution, what did you do, etc., etc. I think it feels interesting to read. Number one. Number two is that the challenge of getting a 25 years of experience into 2.5 pages, which was I was probably successfully able to do, and that was again a a splendid movement, I would say. I
Yeah,
You don't have to promote, whether I'll do it.